Hey everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. We're going to take a look at the weekly energy this week. So I have these two piles. I have pile one, which is Goldfish. It says increase material wealth or spiritual growth. It's really good. And then ladder, pile two, climbing towards success. So we're going to take a look at the energy coming in this week. So go ahead and take a moment, pick your pile, and we will get started. Hi everyone, this is for those of you who chose the goldfish pile. We're going to take a look at the energies coming in this week. So the goldfish says increase material wealth or spiritual growth. So already like really prosperous week, really good things going on. We have the Lionsgate portal coming up. We also have a new moon in Leo that's coming up, which will be, it's not this week, but I think it's early next week. So we kind of have some of that energy still there. There's a lot of previous energy, previous astrological energy that I've already kind of spoken to you guys in other readings about. So it's a huge, like, impactful time right now. There's a lot of really good things happening. I feel like this week is like a really good week for most people, both sides, no matter where you are in the zodiac chart. I feel like this week is really, there's a lot of good things happening, a lot of new exciting things happening, a lot of new things happening, and um, as this says, you have potential increasing material wealth or spiritual growth. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot though and see if there's anything else that comes out for this week. So for everyone who chose this goldfish pile, these are slippery cards, so please forgive me if I struggle with shuffling. What does everyone need to know? So we have the Four of Cups. So you're being offered an opportunity here, but it looks like you aren't seeing it, or you kind of need to shift your perspective. You're kind of looking more at the negative. Universe is saying, hey, hold on a second, you need to look more at these positive. You need to take a higher perspective, a different perspective. Four of Swords. So we have a lot of stability, and I can see that with the goldfish. We have two fours already. So a lot of stability. Maybe you need to take some time for that self-care. You feel like you're not stable in your emotions, but you are stable. And the way that you become stable in your emotions is by your thoughts. It's the thoughts that you're telling yourself, maybe your communication. You're taking some time out this week. I love that. We have the King of Pentacles. So again, this goldfish card just keeps coming. So yeah, you're really stable in whatever it is you're doing for work. I feel like you've really built kind of like an empire for yourself. You've built yourself up in whatever you do for work. You've built, some stability, some sort of stability there. We also have the Magician. So there's also room for growth. There's also room for creating whatever it is that you want. They're saying you have every tool in your toolbox. You're able to create. You are stable. Lots of stability this week, but also an opportunity to kind of co-create with universe. What is it that you want? What could you implement? What could be better? How could you make it that much better for yourself? Such beautiful energy. I love that. So we also have the Two of Wands, which is telling me that there's a decision here. You need to get out of your comfort zone this week with something. You need to get out of your comfort zone with your energy and your emotions. So the energy like surrounding your emotions or something like that. What else do we have? We have the Ace of Swords. So very clear, very new beginning. A lot of success, a lot of victory coming to you this week. Especially like if you take the time out for yourself. You need to get clear. You need to have that time to kind of like center yourself, to ground yourself. You do have stability, but you also need to keep cultivating it, is what they're saying. And there's a lot of room for potential for growth here, overcoming some obstacles, it looks like. Again, we have Four of Wands, so fours this week. So very stable week. You're stable in your energy. You have successful energy. You have something to celebrate about. And what you have to celebrate about is this King of Pentacles energy. You have transformed yourself. You've transformed something to a stable position, a stable, maybe even like higher up position, where And this could be at work, at school. It could just be like your energy, overall energy. But you have something to celebrate. There's a lot of good things coming to you. A lot of really stable energy for you this week. What else do we have? We have the Six of Swords, so something you need to move on from. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So we have 4, 4, 4, 4. All the fours came out. You are stable this week, but you're holding back with something. Why are you holding back? What do you need to move on from? I feel like there's something holding you back from everything that you could be. There's an opportunity here. A new beginning is starting. Something's happening. We have strength. So yeah, this is that. Do you see how the infinity symbol, and that's that 8 Lionsgate portal. Something's going on. The Emperor. Big 4 underneath. So yeah, a lot of stability this week. I feel like you're not really feeling it. You're not really seeing it. Maybe you're, kind of struggling to really figure out like what that stability looks like for you. You're kind of like, am I stable though? But you are stable. They're telling me that you are stable. So let's see. We will pull some clarifiers for this one. And we'll see if there's anything else that comes out. But this is looking really good. It looks like you do have a lot of opportunity here. There's opportunity for something new, something that you get to create, something that you get to align yourself with. You have to have the courage to do this. You have to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. You're not going to feel totally stable all the time, but that doesn't mean that you are. You have to make the decision to be. You have to make the decision to understand where that stability lies, and you have to kind of push yourself to get out of your comfort zone. There's stuff that you need to walk away from that's holding you back from everything. These are these bad emotions. Listen to your emotions. Remember last week we talked about like listening to your intuition. This week is listening to your emotions. Whatever emotions don't sit right with you, whatever feels bad, that's telling you something. That's telling you to walk away from something. You are stable in all areas because we have the 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and then we have the big 4 Emperor under the Strength card. So needing to take a risk with something, needing to be vulnerable, recognizing this is your journey, you're on your path, you're doing it. Whatever you're doing this week, you are totally on your path. What's this 4 of Cups energy, please, for the Goldfish pile, for everyone who chose a Goldfish pile? We have the Fool. Yeah, you need to take a risk. What did I just say? So like you're not feeling stable, but they're saying that's part of taking a risk. Sometimes you have to get out of that comfort zone. You really have to like stretch yourself to get out of that comfort zone. What is a 4 of Swords here, please? We have the 9 of Wands. So yeah, you're feeling a little bit vulnerable. You're wondering, you're feeling some hesitancy. You're like, should I do this? Like you've been through a lot. And so that's why you need to take care of yourself. That's why you need to really go within and figure out which thoughts are serving you and which thoughts are not serving you. What's this King of Pentacles energy, please? We have the 2 of Swords. So you need to make a decision. There's some sort of duality here where you are stable, but you're choosing not to make a decision, and that's not going to serve you. You're going to have to weigh your options. You're going to have to look at the dark and the light. This is like in between the tension of the opposites. You're holding that space between the tension. That's where the magic happens. What's this Magician? Queen of Swords. Need to have some boundaries. Need to have some boundaries. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You know how to create it. You know you have the tools in your toolbox, but you need to have boundaries. You need to learn from your experience. Use that wisdom from your experience, previous experience. What does previous experience tell you? Where can you put your foot down? What is this 2 of Wands energy, please? We have the Ace of Cups, yeah, new beginning, new fulfilling beginning, and 4 of Pentacles again. So there's something's being offered to you, but it's required this transformation. Remember, it's requiring you to get out of your comfort zone. It's requiring you to recognize where your stability is and capitalize on that. What's this Ace of Swords energy, please? What's this Ace of Swords energy, please? 8 of Swords. So there is opportunity for new beginning. There is opportunity for victory. You feel stuck, but it's just in your head. Why do you feel stuck? Because you're not taking the time for yourself, because you're worried about like the outcome. Maybe you're worried about the outcome. Maybe you're worried like you don't know what to do because you've been through so much. Maybe there's a trauma response here. What's this Four of Wands energy, please? The King of Swords. So we have the pair, King and Queen. So really needing to master your thoughts, master your communication. Make sure that you're being ethical to yourself, to everyone else. Being ethical with your thoughts. You need, see how she has her sword up? Like she's not going to take any shit. And he has his sword down. Like he's like, I'm willing to listen, but you got to know who I am. I'm the master of the thoughts. I'm the master of the communication, so I'll figure it out. And under that, the Four of Wands. So it's kind of like, you know, you have this stable energy within your thoughts, needing to have really good boundaries, really good stable energy. Know what you know. It doesn't matter if other people are on board. You know your truth, and that's the truth. What's the Six of Swords, please? We have the Empress. Yeah, so you need to find your stability. You are the creator. Again, Magician, Empress, creators. They create, you know, they create all this stuff. And then we have the Five of Swords on the back. So, yeah, there's a lot coming at you. There's a lot coming at you. A lot of different opinions coming at you right now. You really need to protect your energy. Very important you protect your energy. The Empress is someone who protects her energy. The Queen of Swords is someone who protects her energy. The Magician is someone who protects his energy. The King of Swords, someone who protects his energy. So really need to protect your energy this week. There is a lot of opportunity for a new beginning. You are so stable. I have 5 fours out here. You just really need to kind of like get yourself in a place, in a headspace, because we have this Five of Swords on the back. And so just really making sure there's a lot coming at you, not getting confused, knowing your truth, knowing who you are, taking a risk. You know which risks to take. You need to get out of your comfort zone and you need to take a risk. There's something here where you have to take a risk, but it looks like, you know, with the Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Everything's going to be great. Everything's turning out great. Everything's turning out great. So I love this for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Hey everyone, this is for those of you who chose the second pile or the ladder. It says climbing towards success. So I feel like you're really working hard towards something. You're really going above and beyond this week. We're taking a look at the energy this week. And I feel like with this ladder, ladders are about like maybe a little bit of risk is involved. We had that kind of in the last pile, but I feel like really just going above and beyond. Like you're going to heights that you've never been before, you never dreamed you could be before. You're really like putting yourself on that track to success this week, which is amazing. I love that for you guys. But let's pull some tarot and let's see what the cards say for this week. What does everyone who chose ladder pile need to know? We have Hanged Man as the first card out. So I feel like there might be like a little bit of a pause, maybe a waiting period where you kind of, there are some things that need to come to light, but they really haven't come to light yet. And you're sort of like needing to gain a different perspective here. Maybe look at something in a little bit of a different way. What else do we have? We have the Six of Swords. So needing to walk away from maybe some drama, maybe some, you know, choppier waters, choppier emotion, you know, emotions that aren't serving you. Maybe this will help you get clear this week. What else do we have for everyone who chose ladder pile? We have Death. There's a transformation underway. Yeah, I feel like you're having some sort of maybe like ego death, or you're learning something. There's something coming to light that really like hasn't come to light yet. Like you're still kind of hanging here, but it's about ready to come to light, needing to move away from something to really like step into the light. But this is a huge transformation. There's something you're needing to release, let go of, so you can move on. We have the Moon. Wow. needing to use your intuition, knowing who you are. This is feminine, divine feminine energy, stepping into that divine feminine, that mysteriousness, that intuitiveness, knowing what you know. There's rising above the emotions, recognizing you have the power to kind of like create these cycles. Whatever cycle you're going through, something needs to be released. You need to move away from something. What else do we have? Ace of Swords. The last pile got Ace of Swords too. So there's something here where like you are... There's a victory, but you know what I thought of? I thought of what's the story about the sword? The Sword of the Stone. Yeah, I thought of the Sword of the Stone with this. Like, you have the power to pull this sword out. Nobody else does. Whatever you're doing, you have the power to create this victory for yourself. You have to think about it in a different perspective. You need to take a different perspective right now. You need to let something go. You need to release something. You need to have intuition. You're the only person who has the power to pull this sword out of this stone. That's powerful this week. We have the Four of Wands. The last pile had Four of Wands too. So this is like stable energy. This is like you need to move away from something to have stable energy. We also have the Five of Cups. There's a little bit of disappointment, but this has to deal with your transformation. You're letting something go. Maybe you're having a hard time letting something go. Maybe you need to grieve a little bit over it, which is fine. But you also don't stay in that energy, you know? We have Nine of Cups, so a lot of abundance coming towards you, a lot of things that you want, a lot of wish fulfillment. You need to listen to your intuition. I love how both of these pictures kind of have like, it looks like this is a moon, I know, but she's pregnant here, and so it's really that idea of like you creating something. You're creating new life. You're giving new life to something this week. Nine of Swords, but you're in your head. You're anxious. You're sleepless nights. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles on the back, which is telling me that you've worked really hard to get where you are. So just to kind of like sum this up, there's some sort of enlightenment needs to happen. In order for this to happen this week, you have to listen to your intuition and you have to release something previously. There's something here that needs to be released for this whole process to continue. Once you release this, you'll be able to pull this sword out of this stone to have this new beginning, to have this new successful, victorious opportunity at something. You are in stable energy, but your emotions are a little bit... I feel like you're kind of struggling with something, and what you're struggling with is this transformation. I feel like there's a lot of change happening around you. It feels like things are unstable, but they're really not that unstable. It's kind of an illusion that they're unstable. With the moon here, it's an illusion that they're unstable, because look, we have the moon and then we have the Nine of Cups right under it. So it's like there's something that feels like an illusion and looks like an illusion, but really you're like getting everything that you want. You're the creator of this week. We do have the Nine of Swords here too. So I feel like whatever you're disappointed about, or maybe it's this transformation change. Maybe you're struggling with the transformation and the change. Maybe you're struggling to adapt. Maybe you're struggling to allow yourself grow, which could be a trauma response. But whatever is happening, you have worked so hard to get here. You totally deserve this. You have earned this. This is like your rite of passage. That's why we have the Sword of the Stone here. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards and see what comes out. What's this Hanged Man here, please? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we also have the Four of Swords. So you are stable. You are really the master of this. You are able to really figure out how to create your stability here. And I feel like that's something that might scare you a little bit. What's this Six of Swords, please? Moving on from something. Yeah, you need to take initiative. You need to show leadership. You need to show like how independent you're able to be. You need to rely on your intuition. There are people here who are here to help you. This is sort of part of your transformation. You have to learn how to like take that initiative. Be confident in who you are. Be willing to stand alone. What's this Death, please? Eight of Cups, yeah. Needing to walk away from something. There's something emotional here you're hanging on to. That's why you're having the Five of Cups, because this transformation can't happen without you letting go of whatever you need to let go of. And it's hard. It's hard to accept these things sometimes. What's this Moon energy, please? We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling hesitancy. You're feeling resistance. Why? Because this is new territory. You know you have an intuitive decision to make, and you're afraid. I feel like you're a little bit afraid to make this decision. Why? Because you don't trust yourself. That's also a trauma response. What's this Ace of Swords, please? The Ace of Swords is the Six of Swords again. So yeah, needing to walk away from something. You're not going to be able to pull this sword out of the stone unless you walk away from something. What's this Four of Wands, please? Four of Wands. Yeah, stable energy. They keep reiterating this stable energy. It's exciting energy. It's hopeful energy. Whatever's happening this week, like whether you're in your emotions or, having resistance, feeling afraid, needing to walk away from something, struggling to walk away, struggling to find that acceptance, you're still stable, they're saying. You're still stable. That's powerful. What's this Five of Cups, please? The World. Yeah, this is a completion of a cycle. That's why you have to let something go. That's why we have the Death card here. Because you need to release something. This is part of a life journey. This is a huge life journey. That's why it's hard to let it go. That's why it's hard to grieve. And that's why you're feeling those feels. Because this is something that, it's that acceptance piece. You have to let something go because there's something better here for you. What's the Nine of Cups, please? Three of Swords. Yeah, so a little bit of bittersweet. I feel like you are getting your wish fulfillment, but you might not recognize it right away. You're focusing on the pain, the shame, the anger. You're focusing on the resistance. You really need to tap into your intuition. That's how you're going to get what you want. And then we have the Lovers on the back of the deck. So yeah, need to follow your heart. Use your intuition. Don't let yourself get in your head. You've worked really hard for this. There's something here for you. There's something that you're protected with this week. So, wow, that was really powerful. I hope this was helpful for you, Pile 2. I hope this resonates. If not, you can feel free to check out another pile or another video. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for stopping by today.